welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whichever one it may be. And if you are new here, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and do all those wonderful things, and just let me know what you think. Anyway, we're going to be doing a kit up of this kit right here. This is the Peaceful Alice. I chose to be my tarot-like diamond painting. But first, I may have been a little late on the Valentine's game as far as my shop goes, but there's still 14 days, and you know what? You can get them for the whole month of February anyway. So here is this cute little dragon. He's a little articulated dragon. There's actually supposed to be a little base that goes with him that he stands on, but I didn't print the base. I only printed the dragon because he can just be a little side friend to hang out with you, or, you know, just do little things like that. The wings are a different color because they're a separate file, so I was able to print those in a different color. So I'll keep that way on the listing so that when you see him, you can pick, you know, dragon and his wings. And whoops, sorry, I need to nose plant you down there. Okay, go hang out right there. And then we have this guy right here. I always forget to turn this light on. And this is just another little Valentine's dragon. This is more the long, thin style, articulated little dragon guy, and he's got a little heart on the tail. And this one is actually in white glow red, so he'll glow in the dark red. I'll see if we can get that to happen here. Ish. I'll just do some, I don't know if you can see it. All right. I'll turn this light back off because I just turned it back on. And charge him up a little. You should be able to start seeing some of that red shine through. A little bit, and then we'll just clip this light off real quick and see if he glows. There it is. Nice. Glow in the dark. Dude, glowing red. So I figured it was a good color for Valentine's, that it would be a white glowing into red. He's actually a little bit more of a clear, it was supposed to be white, but this is a little bit more of a clearish color than an actual full-on white. But because if you compare the two side by side, that white with that, it's not quite white, but it is supposed to be a white color. And then we have this little cover minder little guy here. He's just holding a little balloon that says, "Be my boo." He's just a little ghosty guy. Thought he was a little cute. He's supposed to be bigger, but I figured he'd make a good little cover minder, so I sized him down considerably. I gotta fix his little string for his balloon. But then we have this. So this will actually be a little diamond painting accessory that you could get. So this is pretty neat. You can put your tweezers in there. You hold up to 4 tweezers, paintbrushes. Oh, I got stuff in my hair. And so forth in those slots there. And then these slots here are actually sized to hold your tips. So like we have that one, I think goes in there, and then you can hold 3 there. So 3 single ones. Yeah, 3 singles, a couple of 2s, a 3 placer back there. You get your 4 placer, your 5 placer. I think where this one is actually the 6, and this is the 7 here. And then 8 and 10, or 9 and 10. I'm not sure. I don't have a full set of tips, but there's, you know, nice, neat little place to store some extra tips. And then you have these pieces in the front. I just had a pen fall that will hold your pens for you. so you can just grab your pen and work on it. So you could have like a 1 and a 4 and a 7 and a 10 or something on this one. It's my ruler. There we go. Go back there. Or you could also use, you know, regular pens, I suppose. The only thing is I'm not sure what these spaces are for here. But I also had a thought of, you know, instead of worrying about these spaces here, putting a little piece of metal or magnet right here, and then you could put a cover minder right there. And then you'd have your, you know, you'd have your cover minder with you too. So an extra little cover minder on there to, you know, so when you're working, you have all of the tools that you need at your fingertips, basically. Let's put that off to the side. That can stay in that. And then that is it. They'll be going up in the shop tomorrow. Well, they'll be up in the shop on Sunday, February 2nd, basically, because I don't know when I'm actually going to post this. So, yeah. I've been a little bit behind on videos. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, getting back into the swing of things. That's like sticky. Why is that sticky? I don't know. It's probably resin. I was doing some resin work, but so it's probably resin. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this kit up process. These guys can hang out over here. And we will go ahead and do this. This is the kit that I'm going to use. Hopefully there's not more than that. There's not. Okay. There's plenty of space in this one. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the washi tape part first. Where is the end view? Is that it? No. Usually pretty good at finding these ends, but this one is eluding me. Found it. There it is. Who's in this room with me? I don't think anybody's in this room. Maybe Cookie. Maybe Cookie's in here. I think she's in. Oh no, it's Socks. Socks is in. I keep hearing something. It's a cat. Alright, so I'm going to do this in the classic 9 sections, right? No, we'll do 4 down and 2 across. So 3 down, 2 across. So 4 sections coming down, 3 sections going across. Good number of sections. So I was on a no-buy for the month of January. I'm going to carry it into February. And I did really good. And now I'm trying to work on just doing diamond paintings that are already in my stash, plus obviously completing one large one each month. So this month I went with a smaller size. I'm hoping I'll be able to get all 3 of the ones that I have to work on done. So we have this one, I have the Crystal Dragon, and then I'm going to be doing the Sweet Garden as my large one. And hopefully get them all done this month. I'm going to work really hard on getting that Sweet Garden done so I can get that mailed off to the person it belongs to. So that is Alice all set and ready. Honestly, I don't think she'd take long. Like, this kit could probably take me a weekend of just working on it because it just looks really easy. It's got some solid spots of color in here. I honestly don't know how she's going to turn out, but we'll see how it looks when it's done. It is a small one, just a little 30 by 40. But here is the kit I'm going to be using. So let's go ahead and I think we can just zoom in on it a little. And we'll grab a tray here. These are my trays that I've got to put in a little scratch and dent kind of section of the shop. So if you don't mind a tray that's not quite perfect, it would be a little bit cheaper, kind of. This one's actually pretty good. I think I printed it because I was having printer issues and I just ran a test run. So that one's actually a really, really good looking tray. You can see how they look in clear. Honestly, the clear is so cool. All right, so these are already separated in here. I'm pretty sure I got this off of Wish. So yeah, they're already separated and they're in numbers. So we have the numerical order. This is number 1 though. So do that. I don't have numbers on these though. Do I have a pen? I do have a pen. All right, so 1 through 22, because we have 22. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe if I don't write on the 8, fix 1. 16, 18. Cool. One through 22. All right. And then we'll just number these up real quick. I could have chosen the one that's already numbered. Did I? No. I wanted the rainbow one. It's so pretty. So of course I didn't choose the one that's already numbered. Just kit down 4 diamond paintings. Like, I can't believe I might even have more that I still have to kit down. It's just those are the ones that I found. So I kit down the 3. Oh no, I kit down 5. I kit down the 3 that I finished for the month of January. And then I also kit down 2 that I had just kind of waiting to be kit down. All right. Socks, socks, socks. So we will cut ourselves a little corner on this and dump these out. So this kit is as old. She's probably on the first page of my stash list because, yeah, I have in my stash book 194 diamond paintings, and I have done somewhere in the 60s, I think is where my book was. I'd have to look at it, but yeah, I think that's where I'm at, somewhere in the 50s or 60s of how many diamond paintings from my stash I've actually completed. That's just kind of gonna live there, I guess. 2, 3, and 4. All right. So, yeah, no. We try. I definitely do not need to add any more to my stash, though, because I feel like almost 200, and I probably have over 200 diamond paintings. Okay. We got some extra for 2. There might be extras of others, too. I'm just going to write them down and put them in the extra spaces. So this one I have had for years. I probably got this one back in, oh God, probably 2020, honestly, back during the pandemic. Because I think that's when Wish was a big thing. Now it's Temu, but it used to be Wish. I think you can still order from Wish too. Like, I still have the app, so probably can. Let's see why I couldn't. You guys are just like collecting on the sidewalls of this tray. It's the only problem I've noticed with the small one is that it collects on the sides, but they're pretty good trays otherwise. I'm not even gonna worry about the ones collecting on the side. Just knock them out later with the tweezers or something. All right. Oop, those can come out though. Oh, I got one of them. I knocked one of them into the pink. That's all right though. All right, 5. So we need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and so 5, 7, 8. I'm gonna find number 6. One of you, number 6. There we go. There's number 6. Okay. All right. I'll put the trash over here. Actually, what I should do is empty this out completely now and start putting the trash in here so I don't have to worry about it. It's all neat and organized and ready to clean up. Like, I clean up my desk just a little bit before each video, so it's slowly getting a little bit more organized, a little bit cleaner. I've been using it for my resin crafting lately, so it's been getting a little bit cleaner. Socks, what are you doing? She's hanging out. That's all that matters, I guess. A black cat hanging out with us. All right, and then 6. Look at how little amount there is with this. 6. That's all right though. It's usually in these cheaper kits, like more than enough of each color. So usually good. 7. And 22 colors isn't even a lot. So like I said, like I don't think this one will take particularly long, and then I can really kind of focus most of the month on the other 2 canvases. Throughout the week I can probably work on those and then just work on this one on the weekends, and that way I'm not bursting through it, and I can show progress and all that and not be like, oh, I finished. Seems like last month I really challenged myself to get quite a bit done and didn't finish. So I know that this month I really want to mainly focus on the Sweet Garden and getting that one completed and off to its home. So far I haven't had to worry about, there's 9, any others. There's 10 and 11. Okay. Needing an extra container besides the number 2. So I could have put that in the bottom row instead of where I put it, but oh well. Oop. You came really close, but I think it'll work in there. So I clean these up. Okay. Yeah, perfect. All right. I might try snipping off the corner because these don't have any static. So there's no real like static issue. Yeah, I think 10. A 10's gonna need a second bin. So we'll do that. Let's do 10 next to the 2. This must be the background color. I wonder if it's number 939. What do you think? Do you think this navyish blue is number 939? Let's find out. If it is. No. It's 820, but I am going to go out on a limb and say these are not DMC. No, they are. It's just 820. Okay. All right. It's because there was a 208, and I was like, nah, I know that one, and that looks like 208. So, okay. Let's try this side. Socks box. She's still grooming. Getting herself ready for nighttime. Giving herself a little bath before bedtime. I don't know how it goes. Gotta always clean up. She sleeps in this. There's a cat bed at the bottom of a cat tree, and she actually sleeps in the cat bed at the bottom of the cat tree instead of going up. But we don't generally have any fighting issues. I mean, we have some issues with Rebel when he gets excitable, and I've got to learn how to distract him away from being trouble. Because that way he won't be trouble. He'll just be annoying. He's an annoying little pestilent thing to the girl cats in this house. All right. Anyway, this is kitting up quite nicely. Quite easy. And 13, 15. That's 19. There's 14 and there's 16. Okay. Let's see. And whoops, we need 13. I grabbed 14. So I'll just do 14 first. Okay. Just switch it up a little bit. Open up the next slot. Do that number. Okay. That is number 14. So I need number 13, which is like a interesting green. There's definitely some interesting stuff going on in this canvas. I'm a really big Alice fan, but I don't know if I'm 100% feeling this canvas. I was initially, but I think it's just because I don't know. I was sick all week, and I didn't end up going to work all week, which kind of sucks because I don't get paid if I don't go to work. So it kind of sucks a little bit, but it'll be okay. And I still don't know why it lingered the way it lingered. It just lingered, and it just felt horrible all week long. To the point where, like, I couldn't do too much, but I did end up doing a lot of diamond painting, and that's why I was able to finish the diamond painting that I finished, the pink and black pony. But I feel like because I focused so much on finishing that diamond painting, I'm feeling a little diamond painted out. There's only 4 here, right? 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So, I haven't actually done any diamond painting today. And after I finished it yesterday, I just kind of was like, I'm just going to play video games. But I felt like hitting this up, so I must be getting back on track. We'll see. See how it goes once the week starts, because I know that once, you know, the week starts and I start working, that I tend to fizzle out throughout the week, and then the weekend comes and I definitely diamond paint more strongly over the weekend than I do throughout the week. So every morning when I wake up early and I have an intent to diamond paint. And some mornings I get up and I'm just like, I'm ready to go. And other mornings I set 2 alarms automatically. So if I get up with the first one, then I'm good to go for the day. And I'll probably do a little diamond painting while I sit on the couch after eating breakfast and stuff. And, you know, getting ready to go to work. But if I just don't feel like it, I just turn that alarm off and go to the next one, which is a half an hour later. And if I do that, I end up not doing any diamond painting in the morning, which is fine. Like, I don't have to diamond paint in the morning. It's just, it's a good quiet time for me to just sit and relax and diamond paint. So anyway, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, kind of thing. But most of the time, by the time I get home from work, I have no desire to do anything. I usually end up making food for my husband and I, doing the dishes, and then just sitting and watching TV for the rest of the night until it's time to go to bed and going off to, you know, to sleep, to wake up again and go to work again the next day and do it all over again. So the amount of diamond painting that I do during the week really just kind of depends on how I'm feeling from day to day. Some days I'm like, I get home from work and I say, you know what, I have a couple hours before I need to actually cook some food. So I'll just sit here and diamond paint for those couple hours. Sometimes I just don't feel like I have that time. Anyway, that is it. That is this Alice in Wonderland all kitted up. And like I said, I really don't think she's going to take all that long to complete. And it'll be fun to see how she actually comes out, because she is such a small canvas and she is such a small piece of this canvas. Like, it's a lovely image, but it will just be interesting to see how this turns out. Anyway, she's just going to go in a book when she's done. She's not going on a wall or anything. She's just going to go in a book. So, anyway, these will be on the shop on Sunday, February 2nd. So, they may already be there. I'll post the short for each one. This guy already has a short on TikTok. And we have this little dragon friend, so you can check them out. So that is Truvampire Art over on Etsy. And there we go. Oh, and of course, you know, we always have our trays. And here's a little funnel thing. So this one has a weird curve right here. I don't know why it did that, but otherwise it printed fine and it works fine. But there we are. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.